Tail. Back. Now we're gonna play the Sorcerer's Tail. I don't know what it's about. Just gonna start playing some random-ish games. It looked decently interesting when I downloaded them. House, Coins, Magic, Devil Book, haha, Wizard Tail. WASD or arrow keys, move an aim, space to attack. So, seems you always face down when you attack. Don't get hurt by fire. For some reason, sometimes the screen goes bump. It's soon to go out. This game's a little loud. They don't seem... they have attacks. They seem to endlessly spawn. Don't know if... yeah, those guys are summoning them. Okay, I was gonna say they don't have attack, but they do. Their attack is to summon those. Okay, so just going to different rooms. Fight monsters. Didn't. Okay, so it's a little bit random. Instead, so we didn't run into the same situation as last time. I'm guessing it's just endless rooms of enemies. Got it. So it really needs some work. For instance, the enemies need attack animations. Because the only attack animation I've seen so far is a laugh, and that's not really an attack animation. Their attacks do too much damage for you not to be able to tell when they're going to attack you. The random bumping of the screen whenever I stop and then start moving again is quite unpleasant. It only happens on one arrow tick each time I try the game, and I don't understand that. Not having any use for this is, you know, it is what it is. But there should be an animation for when they attack. If you need side animations instead of just this downward, because I can't tell how big my attack is, which direction it's going, or if it's just in a circle around me. And the enemies, I can't tell where they're attacking or when they're attacking, which kinda, you know, doesn't work. And then you don't get any kind of like puff of smoke or sign that shows that something's being summoned, so you don't really know the summoners are summoning anything until you know they're summoning something. And like, I don't even know if those machines attack, because they haven't done damage to me that I've seen. I don't know if they do more damage or less, or how slow they attack, or what. Let me see. So they have an attack animation that's clear and concise. That's actually pretty interesting, because they're the only thing with an attack animation. But they're too slow. But they're quick enough that if I am too slow, they hit me, which is actually good. There needs to be a little follow through with their attack animation, like maybe a puff of smoke on the ground that you can tell that that's not just them walking, that's an attack. You don't have diagonal movement. So like you can go right and choose up, but then you stop moving right? And this is me pressing down and then pressing right. It does nothing until I let go of down. Press up, right, left, nothing. But if I'm, for instance, holding the left, I can go up and down and still be holding the right the whole way through. I don't know how you did that, but I'm gonna go with genius levels of stupidity there. No offense, but it's just, I don't know how you did that. I didn't know that was possible. I guess anything's possible if you really put your mind to it, but unintentionally doing it, I didn't think that would be something that's possible. I still don't like that. It would be a cute little thing if it was like every once in a while it happened, or you stepped on special stuff and it happens, or if every time you started to walk it happened, maybe. But it's just a weird visual thing that shakes the entire screen and hurts my eyes. The summoner should be a little weaker, in my opinion, but that is just my opinion. It's weird being able to kill most things before they can attack me, because I feel like it's not a fair fight at that point. As long as I start around when their attack animation starts. Okay, I need to try something with these guys. So if I'm walking this way. Okay, so you do attack the direction you face, but oddly enough, once you hit something, you can attack in any direction, it seems. Yeah, once you're close enough, you'll hit in any direction. Oh, there's actually something after. This is a cool little room. Don't know if it actually means anything. Oh, boss fight. Interesting. Okay, I like the boss. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't understand the giggling. Is it just meant to be like a little... them laughing at you because you're running away? Or is it meant to be like what? An indicator that you can attack them now because they're not moving? This guy, I just figured out that because he spawns them so slowly, I can kill them very easily. And if they drop hearts, I can just keep smacking them. And I do know they drop hearts even if it's rare. And I don't understand what you're doing with your attack distance. I feel like it should either be exactly where he smacks, or it should be more clear somehow that he has it somewhere else. Okay, he's not dropping anything, so that's cool. boss again. You do need to fix that if you're standing right on top of the boss, that double attack doesn't hit you too close to his attacks. Needs to be some kind of health indicator. I know it's kind of dumb, but if it's gonna have this much health, the attack started hitting me all of a sudden. I was doing the same thing I was doing earlier. I don't know why that is, but I don't know how much health it has. I hit it quite a bit there. Even if it's just like it getting damaged every once in a while, like a little sprite change. There needs to be some way to indicate that I'm actually doing something. This isn't just a fruitless venture. Because I don't know if you can even defeat the boss at this point. I'm gonna assume you can, and you just gave it really high health. And there's the boss room. You make it so you have to go through quite a few little things to get to it. Appreciate it. Yeah, like I'm just walking through some of these fireballs. I don't understand that. Like practically zero time between fights, and then there's no good indicator to tell me when to attack it to not get hurt, which is fine if you want a hardcore game, but for the first boss you'd expect something a little weaker, which it's fine to not have it be weak, but it's another thing for it to be completely no clue on how to fight it from the get-go, and even if you did have a clue, it wouldn't really be usable because you're just basically chasing it around or waiting for it to go to where you want it to. Which is fine if you want a hardcore through game, but at that point you would have the level set up so you have to go through a certain amount of these things, and at least one of each of these types, and then after a certain amount of time it force spawns one of those types kind of things, so that it's actually a progression of the story. Which I'm sure wouldn't be the easiest thing to program, but it's kind of like just so there's a thing to do kind of thing. This is another game where there's practically no weapon. Variations. There's no weapon variations. There's only one weapon, basically. There's two different types of units. Three. The normal, the summoner, the heavy attack. Those are very cliche. What's next? The light attack? Which is fine, because you want those, but you want more than just 2 or 3 different types of enemies, you know? Or it'd be too harsh, but at the same time, it's accurate. It's not meant to be mean. It's just, it has a good starting of the game. And somebody clearly put effort into the visuals. And it portrays the style that it is. And they put a little story in there, and that was good. And they even included the boss, which is essential. This will be my last attempt, really, fighting the boss. sound animation cut out after went back and forth. Time between his attacks is different from the attack. Some of them are longer, some of them are shorter, depending on which attack he's doing. Which actually isn't bad, because you can be like, it depends on what spell it is he has to build up. But it should be better spells take longer time, not the other way around. Where kind of mediocre spells, like his slow ones, that hit the same as his fast ones, take longer, which it seems to be the case in this, and is farther in between ones. Take longer to build up. Close together ones. Okay. I can only assume you can't beat the boss, because I hit them quite a lot of times. I mean, quite a few times. And there's nothing. So I'm going to assume you can't beat them. I could be wrong. I'm not going to keep trying. Because there's nothing really a way to step up my damage or anything, so there's no point in trying. Well, I don't even know if there's anything after that. So, that'll be all for this one. And I'll make another one right after this, so I'll see you then.